What's up guys, welcome back to the Pokemon TCG. Today we are going to be building ourselves another standard deck. This one specifically is going to be based on Rillaboom, as it doesn't appear on camera. Like I said it as I did it, hoping it would appear. There it is. This is the deck list that we found. It is a standard deck list focused around Rillaboom V and VMAX. We aren't going to be using this exact deck list as I obviously don't have all of these cards, but we will be using some of it and trading out. But I want to show you guys, show that on screen if you want to pause it and check it out. And then the full deck list that we end up coming up with will be in the description down below under the video, because that's how descriptions work. So first things first, because this is what we are basing this one around, is we have a Rillaboom and a Rillaboom VMAX. I only have one of them. I haven't been able to find more, so that's why this deck is going to be a little bit more involved than your typical one that might be. We also are going to be using, bringing in a typical Rillaboom, specifically not the one from that you can find in the theme decks, but the one with Voltage Beat, because you can, once before your turn, you can search for 2 energy cards, attach them to one of your Pokemon. This works differently than, of course, the Rillaboom, or than the Blastoise that just searches and can attach water energy, because that one, I believe it's only in the top 7 of the deck. This one, you just search for 2 energy cards. So we're going to be bringing both of them to be able to set that up, and with them, we will, of course, need Grookey. We are going to bring, this doesn't really matter here because our main goal is to not have these guys here. So we're going to bring, of course, 2 of them. Then we do also need Thwackey. I think it's THW. It is THW. These Thwackeys, this is the one that you'll find in the theme deck. Then this one right here, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, one of their active Pokemon, that'll be fine to bring in as well. So we're going to bring that in there right there. We're also over in Trainer. A big thing I want is some rare candy to hopefully get that set up quickly. And then other than that, stuff that we else can find in this is a few other things. I'm going to put together a full deck so that way we don't spend here for like half an hour looking at this. And I'll be back to you guys in just a second. Alright, so this is what we're working with. We'll see if this actually ends up working out well for us. So this is the Pokemon we ended up landing with Rillaboom V and VMAX, of course, over here. 2 Rillabooms to help set up putting energy out there. Then also a Celebi V and Celebi and Venusaur is the tag team we're bringing. We're bringing along 14 Grass Energy and 2 Weakness cards. I think we might actually, because do I have more Weakness guard? I think I might have 3 Weakness guard. I do. We're going to bring 3 Weakness guard. So the Weakness guard, it provides normal energy, but it when you play it onto a Pokemon, the Pokemon has no weakness, which is really good with the Grass team because you're going to end up going up against a lot of Fire teams. It just tends to happen, especially in Standard with the welding decks. Crushing Hammers, I love Crushing Hammers. We have some Energy Retrieval, we have some Net Balls, search for a basic Grass Pokemon or Grass Energy card, put it into your hand. We have a Pokemon Communication, a couple of those, or one of those in case we need to shuffle out a Pokemon to get a VMAX or a Rillaboom Evolution or Rare Candy. A Stadium Nav, we have 2 Stadium cards that we're actually bringing into this deck. 3 switches, 2 tag calls, 2 Ultra Balls to be able to discard some cards to be able to get Evolution Pokemon should we need them. We have our 2 Stadium cards. We're bringing Turffield Stadium. Once during that player's turn, the player may search their deck for an Evolution Grass Pokemon, reveal it, put it into their hand. We could use this, grab the Rillaboom Stage 2, use a Rare Candy, and we're good. And then if we don't need any of that, Life Force is the one we want because it allows us to heal 60 damage in all special conditions off of our Pokemon. We have 3 Bosses orders to switch some Pokemon. We have 4 Cynthias to help us draw. We have Cynthia and Caitlin so that we can get some supporter cards back into our hand after we use them. Specifically, Guzma and Ala would be a really good one because I only have one of these cards. I play this, I get a Stadium card. If I discard 2 cards, I can also pull a Special Energy, the Weakness card, or as well as a Pokemon tool, which is our Muscle Bands. We also have Mallow and Lana. We play this, we're allowed to discard 2 cards, heal 120 damage. Could be very helpful later on. So let's save this up. This is a Rillaboom theme. This is a Rillaboom standard. You guys might be like, well, I mean, Rillaboom is the majority of the cards, so I'll take that. We're also going to use the Grookey, good old Grookey, Green Grookey. We are going to use a Leaf Box because we don't have anything that's Grookey themed. I think there are some like this with Charmander on them. I've seen them in person at some different stores, but I haven't seen them on TCG, so I don't know if that's the case. And we'll use our Energy Spectrum just because I think it's really pretty. So that's what we're going to use there. And it's time to go ahead and jump into a standard match with our deck that's not here. With our deck that's not here. Why is our deck not here? Is it an expand? Muscle Band's not allowed in standard for whatever reason. I think that's the only card that's not allowed in standard. I think. I don't know. Are Ultra Balls allowed? Ultra Balls are also not allowed in standard. These are things I don't know because I don't play standard that often. I believe everything else is the Stadium Nav, yeah? Rare Candy. I believe everything else is allowed in here. Okay, so I don't know what ball we'll use to get evolution Pokemon. But it's weird that it let me put it in there the first time, because Quick Ball, you only get basic Pokemon. So Turffield Stadium is going to come in real handy for getting those evolution Pokemon then. Honestly, I think we'll take a reset stamp then. I think we'll bring a reset stamp. See, this banned and expanded, so I don't know why the other cards didn't show me they were banned here. That's kind of weird that they didn't. But we'll bring reset stamps because reset stamps are fun. We never really get to use them any other time. And then I think we'll increase. Maybe we'll bring Marnie. Marnie is right now is a really good card. Did I misspell it? I did misspell it. Marnie right now is very fun to screw up as well as getting us cards while also screwing them. So we'll save this deck. And now we'll go see if it is there. I didn't realize the Muscle Band is banned in... Oh, which that means... That means we have no Yeah, okay. So for some reason... Alright, so I switched it around and put the Vitality Band in there just so that we have a Pokemon Tool card in this deck. I honestly didn't know Muscle Band wasn't allowed in Standard. That's kind of odd to me that it is. I'd love to know why. If you guys are aware why it's banned, I get that it allows you to do plus 20 damage. That doesn't feel like a bannable reason for that. If the Vitality, which is plus 10, I don't know. I guess I can kind of see that, but I didn't even realize it. I don't know why it allowed me to put it in there. I must have clicked out when I was pulling a card, and when I went back in, for some reason it changed me to expanded. That's kind of weird, but hey, we're in it. We're playing a Lightning Dragon Leaf deck. We're gonna call the coin. We won the coin flip. We didn't bring any Max Elixirs. No Max Elixirs, so quick setup there. I don't even know if that is or isn't banned here. Celebi and Venusaur is what we brought first. Alright. Lightning, what was their other mulligan? Oh no, they only took one mulligan. So let's see if this works in our favor, against our favor. This is gonna be an interesting game here. For sure, playing a Pokemon I don't typically use here. Next turn we'll be able to Marnie and get hopefully some Pokemon onto our bench. They have a Rayquaza Gx out here. This was actually the card that you got from the ladder last month. They're searching for a GX, revealing it, putting it into their hand. Another Rayquaza, so it's probably a main Rayquaza deck. The deck does 30 damage times the amount of basic Grass and Lightning energy attached to your Pokemon. Rayquaza, honestly, not a terrible card. If you can get, I mean, Leaf and Lightning, that's not a lot of energy to hope for. Percy's gonna bark. There was a bark. Oh, I'm gonna. There are dogs barking outside, so Percy is very upset about it. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may also discard the top 3 cards of your deck. If you do attach, guys, I'm sorry. Alright, we're good. I was telling Percy that the dogs are allowed to bark. Come here. Come here. Come on. He knows that they're allowed to bark now. He's okay with it now. Two of our neighbors' dogs happen to walk across each other. Wanted to play, so that's totally okay. Oh, it's okay, Bonnie. You're just defending the home, right? All right, so he did end up using this GX move. Discard your hand and draw 10 cards. And then we just was like, nah, you can have 5 cards. Sorry about it. You can have 5 cards. Use your GX move for no reason, and I get rid of your energy. Sorry about it. Which is pretty pretty great. I think that was pretty great. And then when you play it onto your hand, discard 3 basic energy. Yeah, cool. So I think we actually kind of stalled them for a minute here. Next turn, as long as they don't mess up our hand, we at least have an energy to put on here, and we can go ahead and deal 60 damage, burn, confuse, and poison Rayquaza, which will be really, really nice. If they add energy, we can do that. Oh, our rare candy pool would actually be really solid. No, we got boss's orders, which doesn't benefit us in any way, shape, or form. Literally no reason for wanting to boss's orders them, because they're both the same Pokemon. So the only reason we want to boss's orders is if he switches this guy out. Next turn we want to boss's orders him back in, because we did 90 damage, we do another 90 damage. 90 plus 90 is 180, we'd kill it, and we'd take 2 prize cards. So far for a Rillaboom standard deck, we haven't used Rillaboom. Percy is leaving me now. I think that's really the main issue with this deck, at least for my build right now, is I need to get some more Rillaboom Vs and VMAXs. Also, if I'm looking away from the camera, it's Dragon Week and Pokemon Go. So I have some. While I'm recording today, I'm also trying to get a shiny Dratini. The Murkrow fled from me. Yo, shiny Charmander? No shiny Charmander. All right, he played Zeora. Thunderclap. Each of your Pokemon that has any lightning energy has no retreat cost. That's pretty cool. You can attach lightning energy and retreat out. Get rid of the poison there. And he does. So we're going to boss's orders that back in so we can take 2 prize cards. But he is confused. I can't remember if confused Pokemon can retreat. This Pokemon can't attack until your next turn after doing Plasma Fist of 160 damage. Also, is that Pokemon Zeora? That's shiny Zeora, isn't it? No. No, what's the shiny variant? The shiny is like a white color. Okay, because I have the shiny in Pokemon Sword, but I've never looked at it. I've never actually looked at it. Who are you going to switch out to here? You're discarding a lot of stuff. Nothing too amazing on your bench, though, that I'm like afraid of. Also, this is the only energy Pokemon you have. You discard up to 15 and you can attach energy. You're probably going to, attach it onto one of those. You're probably going to retreat this one into that one. No. He's probably not going to retreat to this one, because she doesn't want this one to take damage until it's ready to come in and fight. Yeah, so of course they retreat out. They retreat to Diddying. But we'll boss's orders and flip them back in. We'll Crushing Hammer and try and get rid of that. Turffield Stadium. Amazing. Give me a Thwackey. Thwackey there. That way next turn we can make that Evo. Give me a Heads. Tails. That's fine. Give me you. And Pollen. Burn it. And poison it. And get into your discard pile. Bye-bye. Alright, we take ourselves our first 2 prize cards. We take some energy, and we also... take Rillaboom V! Hey, Rillaboom V was hiding in our prize cards. That's pretty amazing. We can put him on there. We might actually attach energy to him, and Turffield Stadium. We can get Rillaboom VMAX into our hand. We might be able to make a play here. They might end up conceding, though. They only have 14 cards left in their deck. They are also going to go ahead and shuffle up their hand here. So nothing is going to happen to our hand this turn, which is nice. Unless they do have a reset. Reset stamp, I forgot is a thing. The Pokemon GX says gets negative 100 HP, and when it's knocked out by damage from that player takes 1 fewer prize cards. So you just gave yourself, you now only have 80 HP, and you're just making me take 1 prize card instead of 2? I don't see... I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. Totally okay with that. Because I'll take you out in 1 turn instead of 2. Also, I get Rillaboom set up, so I can actually pull 2 energy and go ahead and attach 2 energy to him. So I can put 1 energy onto you instead, have you Solar Beam. But no, we could just have Rillaboom V set up for the next turn. Interesting. I think we'll put energy onto Rillaboom V here. They're gonna scoop up No, they pulled up Shaman. Oh, because is a GX. But they are going to go ahead and get their other one. They only have 3 cards left in their deck. I don't see them winning unless they do something insane, like in the next couple seconds. I don't see them pulling off a win here. We're going to attach energy there. Oh shoot, I could make them lose right now. I think I actually make them lose. Do I make them lose by doing this? Do I make them draw out? No, they keep 1 card in their deck. Okay, they do keep 1 card in their deck. It doesn't make them lose. Because it's only 4 cards. If it would have been 5 cards, that would have been amazing. We take 1 prize card here. We also win. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. We also took 2 prize cards for some reason, instead of only taking 1 like we were supposed to. Oh, because they switched Rayquazas that they had there. They lose next turn. All I have to do is hit done, and the game ends because they can't draw a Pokemon. That's all I have to do is hit done. There we go. There's the concede. I think they went through their deck too quickly. And I was just going to hit done, even though I really wanted to set up Rillaboom VMAX. I was just going to hit done because I wasn't going to be a dick who drew out the game for no reason. There is that bit. Honestly, they didn't have a bad deck. We just got really lucky, and they got very unlucky. They weren't able to set up their Rayquazas like they hoped to. There it is, guys. So that is the Rillaboom standard deck. We didn't end up getting any shinies either. I got a Dratini here, but it's not shiny. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Also, only 1 TCG video this week. I'm trying to come up with a better way of stuff to do other than just like you guys watch me play tournaments using the same decks I've used. I have some ideas for some gimmick decks and whatnot that I want to get. I have them like the deck lists pulled out, and I want to make the videos of them, but it requires me getting cards that I don't have, so I'm currently trading for those cards to make those videos happen. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.